got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, speaking fast, I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're with my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you are behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains that last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
I'm gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some honestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable.
Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages of vacant. Modern kingdom for the taking.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So off we go then.
Roberto Carlos, Peter, might have had more of an impact on the world game than any other fullback before or since.
In what regard?
Well, with his pace, skills and his overlapping runs, he effectively revolutionised the role. He turned the fullback into a vital attacking weapon. It inspired so many players to be just like him.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Beckham. Oh, that's fabulous. Beckham! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? And it's pulled back. He rises! He's delivered all right!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Melbourne City are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. PELE showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Hazard. And here's Romario. Beckenbauer defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. That is ended up in no man's land. Beckham is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Baresi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Hazard looking to get on the end of this. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And here's Romario. Roberto Carlos. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Melbourne City look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
It's a good-looking delivery. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Now looking to orchestrate a counter.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And this is PELE. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Beckham. That has been cut short. And it's Roberto Carlos. Well, good play on the left-hand side here.
That's good play from him.
He's picked his way through. Deep cross. Oh, what a climb! He's got a goal! They have come roaring back!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Melbourne City grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Pull it. Toure spots it and intercepts. That's Nedved. And it's Hullet. And here's Romario.
Romario really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Yaya Toure.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Can he get on the end of this? Beckham providing an outlet on that flank. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Ibrahimovic.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Pull it. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Roberto Carlos. And there's the end of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1.
Hello everybody, and please join me in wishing a happy wedding anniversary for one of our fan club members.
Melbourne City get the second half started. Pull it. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Yaya Toure. And it's Azar. Can he get it through? Roberto Carlos. Crosses it. Terrific header. Oh, crossbar! Now it's PELE. Over to the left. Can he spark a counter here? Roberto Carlos is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Looking for the run. PELE finds himself offside. Roberto Carlos, who does have an assist to his name. Rui Costa. Azar. Plays a sharp little ball here, and that has been cut short. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Beckenbauer wins the duel this time. And here's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Pull it, driving forwards. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now, can they get him away? And this is PELE! It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Now it's Romario, looking to play him in. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Rui Costa. Nicely weighted ball. It's a promising position. Beckham unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Roberto Carlos. Azar.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Out towards the flank. Delivers with Rui Costa! Cleared without complication. And this is Roberto Carlos. Yaya Toure. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Romario. Hazard. No way through. PELE. He shifted it to the flank. And this is Hullet. PELE is having a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Beckham. Well read. And the danger is... And Hullet! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
And this is Roberto Carlos. Oh, well played, well played. And he's quick to get it clear again. Now, who's going to be first to this? This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
And here's Romario. He's had it taken off him. Hullet.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Just 5 minutes left. And he was alert to it.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Roberto Carlos plays it across. Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
Number 7, Hullet. Coming on the field, number 8, Nedved. Number 24, Fletcher.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And he's gone looking for safety.
Added time.
Looking for options for movement. And it's played in. Shoots! And that is as far as it goes. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's down to business here.
Well, if you're looking for a match winner, Peter, look no further.
Lionel Messi, the great genius himself, It felt almost unfair at times, didn't it, the way he just seemed to sweep the opposition aside. Even traditional bogey teams were just powerless. Ibrahimovic! Superb goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. There's the shot! And he hits the net! 2-0, and in next to no time. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure, and class.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
So that's 2 now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
He's shifting through, he's gone for goal! Just a fraction high.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's PELE. Can he get on the end of this?
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well timed, excellent interception. Del Piero. And this is Ibrahim. Big chance! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Baresi with the clearance. Takes a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Rijkaard actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And that's a throw-in. They've switched it over to the other side.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, shooting chance! It's in! Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
He's got away. Chance! Ambitious, but just off target.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Lobbed in behind, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Spread it left, and it's Roberto Carlos. And he's intervened well there. Not the most accurate pass. And this is Beckham. Crosses it in. Makalele. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Now it's PELE. Little pass back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Now it's Ibrahimovic.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Beckham. That's been drilled forward. Pele. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. And this is Pele. Long ball upfield. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And it's Del Piero. Pele. Well, that's beautifully weighted. It's Ibrahimovic! Goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Madrid take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding.
He's having a hit! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Now it's Messi. Oh, that's nice. Messi stood his ground strongly. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, nicely intercepted. Pele. And here's Ibrahimovic.
Habrá 3 minutos de
Now,
descuento.
can they get him away? Now it's Del Piero. He's picked his way through. Here's a chance! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Del Piero is offering a wry smile there.
Out to the left it goes. Roberto Carlos has it in a wide position. And the half-time whistle goes.
Recordamos a nuestros espectadores que no está permitido llevarse a casa los balones que vayan a parar a la grada. Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 20 será sustituido por el dorsal 23.
Here we go again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Beckenbauer. Knocks it into space. Ibrahimovic! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. That has been cut short. Now it's Pele. And here's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Messi. And it's Maldini. And that could set him on his way.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Messi. That's a good run down the left. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Pull it.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can...
It's Ibrahimovic! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. So now the difference is 3. Baresi. But it's Thuram. Maldini gets over and intercepts. Rijkaard. Madrid looking to pass their way through. PELE finds himself unceremoniously floored. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Ibrahimovic! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Maldini. But that has not gone well. Cruyff pinches it off him. PELE. Now it's Messi. And he's being shifted off it. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
He's found a way through. Terrific header. And it's in. Picked that one out. It was a bullet.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 9.
Madrid are making a change now.
El dorsal 3.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here?
El dorsal 14.
Oh, that's a key interception. Tries to play it through. Zico. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And it's made its way to him. Zico showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Zico. Ferdinand cuts it out. Now it's Hullet. And Hullet! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, it wasn't to be this time, but that should add to his level of confidence, something they can really do with at the moment.
Maldini makes the interception. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And this is Hullet. Ferdinand attempts a clearance. Chance here to counter. Ferdinand spots it and intercepts. Looking to play, and the shot! It's there! The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Yeah, well, the opposition had plenty of warning here, Peter. Look at how quick they were going the other way. Exactly what you need when you're playing on the counter-attack.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Passing is crisp and sharp.
Osimhen! I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
So there's going to be another change here. Owen coming on here as broadly expected.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
No, that was never going to make it. And it's Zico. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Beckenbauer. And here's the chance to counter. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, that was vital. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And the pass is intercepted. And that's that. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strongly protected area. But the
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer... It's PELE! It's in!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Al Hilal finding themselves unexpectedly behind.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Looking for the run. Nicely weighted ball. And it's Robertson. Gattuso. Al Hilal looking to pass their way through. Kaká! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Kaká is offering a wry smile there.
Al Hilal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Mbappe! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Torres. Baresi, tidy with his distribution. Can he get it through? Played into space out wide. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. That is ended up in no man's land. No way through. Played into space. That has been cut short. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. He's shifting through the gears here. But he's well positioned here. Chance, surely! It's in! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. And that was as close to certain as can be.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
So that's two now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established. That's just playing it safe and simple.
fired deep toward... He's got tall! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Oh, what a mistake! He's in a good position here. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Pass somewhat off target.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And the pass is intercepted. He's a sharp little ball here, and he's managed to get free. It's a mighty effort! Heads it again, but still no joy.
Maybe they're trying to cash in on this, but someone has to up the quality here, both movement and delivery.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Looking to play him in. He's picked his way through. Oh, it's a great ball here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Rui Costa. And here's Torres. Beckham. Adams gets over and intercepts. Beckham. Now Gattuso. Great vision. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Torres made a good run there. Alaba is there, and he can pick it up. It's a pretty loose pass. Thuram. Beckham. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. And here's Torres. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, he's been caught on it here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He won't be happy with that one. Short changes him with that pass. Now it's PELE. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Oh, nicely intercepted. Now that's well seen too.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Mbappe.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, good steal. He just read it. Rui Costa. And that'll be the last act of the first half. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and two between them at half-time. That gets things going for the second half. Pullet looking to add to his goal. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Stood up well to him there. Now, can they get him away? And he was quick to react. Robertson. And it's Rui Costa. He has found the way through. Beckenbauer calmly anticipates. PELE. And here's Rui Costa. And he's intervened well there. Beckenbauer. Kaka. Fernando Torres. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Al Hilal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, easy pickings there. Beckham. Tries to pass it through. Neymar is firing after that one. Couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half. Always onto this. Well, that has not gone well. Aimed beyond the Oh, shooting chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Beckham to take it as usual. Oh, what a climb! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Rui Costa. Now that looks a decent ball. Kaká looking to run onto it.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Not the most accurate pass. Neymar. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now it's PELE. Beckham. Kaká. Now it's PELE. Nicely spread. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Beckham. And it's Kaká. Now Gattuso. Played out to the right. Beckham. Neymar. Oh, he's found support out wide. Now there's a fine ball. Always chance for a shot! That's another chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Neymar really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Substitution on the field.
It's
Number
their second
22,
corner of the game.
Fernando Torres. Number 19, Mbappe. Number 18, Kaká. Coming on the field, number 10.
Well, now here. And there's the shot!
Number 6.
Keeper's not concerned by that.
Well, it
Number
probably should have
21,
taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
That has not gone well. Neatly clipped into space. He's through, it's one-on-one! Otto promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Rui Costa. And it's Robertson.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
He steps in, and that's the end of that.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, smashing header! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Well, they've got a big enough job on their hands as it is, Peter. They really need to be putting those chances away.
Time and again they are repelled. Beckham. Ambitious ball here. Over to the left. So what can they make of this? Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. It's a promising position. Looking for options for movement. And this is Neymar. Oh, that's fabulous. Can he finish? Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Cruyff really must be wondering how he hasn't put them 3 up. It was a very, very decent chance.
Cleared away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Driving on and making good progress. Ferdinand gets across to it. Could be danger here. Just too much on that. That's really well cleared. Corner number 2 then. And that has been knocked clear. This looks promising. And now they can spring out of defence. Neymar providing an outlet on that flank. He's found a way through. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. 2 minutes to be added on. And that is as far as it goes. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So that's got things underway.
I think it's only right for me to respectfully acknowledge Fabio Cannavaro as being a little giant.
Yeah, not the tallest of centre-halves, but amongst the most commanding.
Yeah, and whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for in other areas. Anticipation, timing and tactical intelligence, they're all top class.
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
That appears.
And Messi! Now, who's going to be first to this? Messi. Pull it. And the pass is intercepted. Takes the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Bullet actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Beckenbauer clears it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now here's the delivery. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Doku. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Beckham. Decent chance!
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Good ball, good take. And the shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
PELE is offering a wry smile there.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Al Nassr have the chance to go the other way. He's got away. Rui Costa. He's in plenty of space here, and he's managed to get free. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's PELE, and he shoots! Oh, and the keeper couldn't hold it. Denied by an instinctive save.
Beckham really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
This their second corner of the game. And he's there to clear it. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Knocks it into space. Well, nothing to report in terms of goals, but it's not for the want of trying.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
He's in space and looking for options. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Davids has got himself a free kick. Messi is behind this one.
Well, this is his opportunity to make the stage his own here.
Pull it. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Roberto Carlos. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. It's a pretty loose pass. Beckenbauer. Now it's Romario. Oh, easy pickings there. Ambitious ball here. Oh, that's clever. And that's put paid to a promising move. Not the most accurate pass. PELE. Now that looks a decent ball. Gattuso.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Spread it left. Out of play for a throw. Ferdinand, pass somewhat off target. That's a lovely, neat pass. And that has left him in a heap. Rui Costa. Now it's PELE.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Short changes him with that pass. Gattuso. And there's the end of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. And we are up to the break.
Well, both sides have been full of effort, industry, endeavour, and the stats are screaming good things at us. So it's been a very good watch for the neutrals so far. And I'm really looking forward to what's to come in the second half. This could get unpredictable.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Now it's Roberto Carlos. Yeah, he's fouled him there. There's a quick free kick. Oh, cracking ball. Big chance! Goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
Goal! After 50 minutes is number 11, Ruud Gullit.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Shoots! No mistake! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Now it's Roberto Carlos. Ruben Diaz makes the interception. Pull it. Now it's Romario. Now it's Messi. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Messi. And this is Romario. He has found a way through. Ferdinand, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Al Nassr are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Now it's Messi. Maldini. And it's Roberto Carlos. Aimed beyond the defence, and he's picked it up out wide. Produces a cross. Davids. Gattuso.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Romario with a beautifully timed run.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
PELE. That is good alertness. That could spell trouble. Chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Looking for a runner. Pullet is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And this is Romario. Rui Costa. Beckham. Foot in. Pullet. Davids. And it's Cannavaro. Here's Caceres. Beckenbauer. Goes looking wide.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
He's had a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Substitutions taking place.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Over to the left. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Terrific header! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Oh, unlucky. There's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Couldn't squeeze it through. And here's Cruyff. And here's Beckham. Great vision. Pullet picks it up out wide. Goes for a shot! It's bounced back off the post. Here comes the cross. Caceres with the clearance.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Davids has given away a free kick.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Gullit. Coming on to replace him is number 8, Nedved.
And it's Nedved. And the shot! Rui Costa.
There will be 3
Oh, that
minutes
is a good
added time.
shot, surely! Oh, it's in! Late in the day, this could well be it! Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Pele really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Al Nassr take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
There's the shot! The whistle has gone, and it is all over. A game of margins of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's away we go then.
There's little doubt that Rui Costa will be conductor-in-chief in this lineup.
And you'd want to be conducted by him, wouldn't you?
Well, you would, because he's not the quickest and strongest, and yet his awareness and deft footwork make him the perfect link-up man. He is the creator-in-chief.
No way through. Short changes him with that pass. That is good alertness. And the counter is on. Pull it. So what can they make of this? Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the pass is intercepted. Rui Costa. Out to the right. Forlan has it in a wide position. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Rui Costa. Cleared without complication. Out of play for a throw. And he's managed to gift it back. He has found the way through. Spread neatly. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Pull it, going face-to-face with his great rival. It's PELE! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. And the finish! Cleared away. Still goalless. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. Son Heung-min is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. And here's Neymar. Pull it, looking to get on the end of this.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's a cute ball. Neatly clipped into space. Rui Costa. And here's Beckham. Now, can they get him away? Jordan Henderson.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Rui Costa. And it's Rui Costa. Pull it. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Pull it. Henderson with a fine tackle.
Oh, makes every duel look like a total mismatch.
Costa Curta. Well, that has not gone well. Now it's PELE. Beckham. Rijkaard. Just eases him off the ball. And he's forced to go back. Jordan Henderson. No, that's been intercepted. Beckenbauer. Now it's Beckham. And he has been fouled there. And he's going to have his name taken. And here's Ibrahimovic. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's PELE. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Rui Costa. Oh, that's a key interception. Son Heung-min is onto it in a flash. Son Heung-min, and he's... Son Heung-min! Son Heung-min with the short one. Son Heung-min has it out wide and in space. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that's well spotted. Jordan Henderson. Passes coming off in quick succession here. PELE, spread out to the left.
1 minute added time.
Strong running down that left flank. Tries to play it through. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Rijkaard. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0.
Substitution.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Threads one in. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
PELE really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And he shoots! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
PELE. That pass has been well intercepted. Over to the left. Rui Costa. Thuram cuts out the pass. PELE under intense pressure.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Substitution on the field. Number 88, Diego Forlan. Coming on the field is number 26, Savinho.
Great.
Substitution in
It's Son
progress.
Heung-min! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. Neymar. And that's put paid to a promising move. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Great vision. That's a shade optimistic. Maldini. Beckenbauer. And it's Neymar. Tries to pass it through. And the shot! And he's managed to get rid. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. And that is a little undercooked. Now it's Son Heung-min. Rui Costa. Now it's Savinho. Savinho was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Baresi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And here's Savinho. That's a sharp pass. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Baresi promptly onto that, and that is that. That's a lovely, neat pass. Cruyff. Cruyff will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Rui Costa. Played out to the left flank. Can he get on the end of this? He has a look up.
There's much frustration as to the...
Oh, shooting chance! And that was very necessary.
Substitution on the field. Number 22, Rui Costa. Coming on to
Belletti.
replace him is number 9.
Bangladesh clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Now it's Neymar. Distributed tidily. It's a good run down the right. And a shot! Oh, what about that? And surely that has won the day! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Substitution on the field. Number 20.
So there's going to be another change here.
Coming on
Griezmann
the
getting the
field
call here
is
in what can be
number
interpreted
8,
as a clear show of intent.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
So the foot roll! It's there! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Number 9.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Taking place.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. Owen coming on here as broadly expected.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Has been indicated.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now, the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Cruyff. Now it's Cruyff. Serves up across. And he's there to clear it.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's a little off target. Not the most accurate pass. Time added on 4 minutes. Well read, and the danger is averted. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So that's got things underway.
The midfield three, Peter, I think, are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
Thuram gets his final warning. It's Luis Suarez! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
And that's put paid to a promising move.
The presence of Franco Baresi in this lineup suggests to me, Peter, that they'll be playing quite a high line.
What makes you think that?
Well, because he's got all the qualities required to excel in such a system. Because of his reading of the game, his vision, his technique, everything you need to spring a successful offside trap.
And he was quick to react. Now it's Luis Suarez. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
He's had it taken off him. Nicely aimed pass. That's a lovely, neat pass. Threads one in. He's in a good position here. PELE unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Royce. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And claimed it back swiftly. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And he's had it nicked away. Out to the right. Oh, that's well spotted. No goals as yet. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Can he get on the end of this? Ball driven towards the far post. Mbappe. Now it's PELE.
This is the time you need that pace.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Mbappe really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Can he finish?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Looking to play him in. Well, that has not gone well. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Mbappe! Rijkaard. Royce. Deco. Aimed beyond the defence. And this is Royce. It's a goal kick. Deco. Plays a sharp little ball here. Can he finish? It's not an especially good pass, that. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Robertson is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Short changes him with that pass. PELE. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Oh, well measured. And this is Luis Suarez. Tries a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Now this could be a chance. Luis Suarez. And the shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Suarez deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Deco. Now it's Royce. He is through here. Out of play for a goal kick. And he cuts out the supply. And it's Royce. Now that looks a decent ball. Can he latch on to this? Rui Costa. Looking for options for movement. Oh, well played, well played. Deco. Royce. And it's half-time here. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Tries to play it through. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. And we have our very first corner. Robertson with the short one. Chance to deliver. And it's claimed by the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Beckham, he's got away. PELE is onto this. Baresi attempts a clearance. Baresi. Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Royce is flagged offside. Out towards the flank, and he plays one through. And that's the keeper's ball. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Baresi. And that's a throw-in. And that's definitely not his best. And he's intervened well there. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And he's there to get it away. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. It's a pretty loose pass. Knocks it into space. Good ball, good take. And the finish! And it's come back out to him. And yes, it's there! Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 13.
So, time
El
for
dorsal
changes
3.
on both sides,
El
actually.
dorsal 10. El dorsal
Barcelona
24.
have taken the lead.
Deco.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
El dorsal 18.
So, Jim, what are you
El dorsal
thinking?
5.
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveler.
El dorsal 20.
Stood up well to him there.
Cambio de jugadores.
And no, that was never going to make it. Adams. Maldini. There's the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And for a moment, time stood still.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
Eder Militao. Great vision. Well, that pass isn't the best. Not the most accurate pass. Davids. Half an hour gone in the second half. And the through ball. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And it's Royce. Royce proves just a little bit too strong. Thuram did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Chance for a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that's a good-looking ball. Baresi kept his eye on it, and he's there. He can get that clear. Just 5 minutes left.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And this is Owen. He's picked his way. Shot, surely! Pull it. Now it's Osimhen. Time and again they are repelled. Adams, no unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here.
I don't think they can assume that the game is safe. One slip can be really costly. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable sometimes. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
everybody, and
The
welcome
fans have
to
pulled out
today's
all the
match.
stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's away we go then. Now, Franco Baresi, still to this day the ultimate benchmark for anyone of a defensive mindset, Jim.
Well, I'd be hard-pressed to name anybody who got close when it comes to reading the game as well as him. He leads by example, always timing his challenges to perfection and knowing instinctively when to bring the ball out of defence. It's almost like having a defender and a playmaker combined.
Rijkaard cuts out the pass. Pass somewhat off target. And this is PELE! And this is Roberto Carlos. A header! And for a moment, time stood still.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
Baresi gets over and intercepts. And that has left him in a heap. Mbappe! Maldini. Beckenbauer. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Rui Costa charging forward, the ball at his feet. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Bastoni passes short and sharp. And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Kirkchu! Kirkchu! He has hit that forcefully.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
Aimed beyond the defence. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And that has been cut short. Bullet is offering some sort... Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Barcelona! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Barcelona, after 25 minutes, is number 7. Kylian
Barcelona
Mbappe.
have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Now, can they get him away? And they're not going to make any further progress now. And this is PELE! Oh, Red, nice interception. It's a pretty loose pass.
Barcelona couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Ferdinand. Some resolute defending there. This looks promising. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's PELE. Pull it. And it's Seedorf. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
That has been slung wide. Pullet gets into some space. Pullet. PELE. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's shifting through the gears here. And the keeper gets his hands on it, pinches it off him. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Hullet. And it's Hullet. Looking for the run. Shot a goal! Kimmich gets rid without sophistication. Played out wide. Roberto Carlos. Mbappe looking to penetrate opposition lines. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And here's Hullet. He won't be happy with that one. Knocks it into space. And the shot! He has done it! They have come roaring back!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish. And the first half is done. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each.
Please make sure to watch the screen for an information bulletin from the regional police department.
Substitution on the
Second
field.
period then underway.
Number 17, Rui Costa.
He's
Coming
picked
on the
his way
field
through.
is number
He saw the
18,
danger and he went crashing in.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Marquinhos. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Beckham. That's been cut out, well played. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And Beckham! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Thuram, and that's really well manoeuvred. And that's a throw-in. Marquinhos. Rijkaard. Ibrahimovic. Kukçu looking to run onto it. Oh, smashing header!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Ibrahimovic. And it's made its way to him. Great vision. Great ball if he can get there. Good read, needed to be. PELE. Chance here to counter. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And that is a little undercooked. Tries to play it through. And that's been won straight back. And it's Roberto Carlos. Now it's Hullet. Cruyff. There's the shot! They've done it! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now.
PELE! And yes, it's there! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
So the lead now is 2.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Short changes him with that pass. No, that's been intercepted. And this is Beckham. He's got... And Beckham! Just off target.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Cruyff. Now it's PELE. Now it's Hullet. It's anyone's ball now. And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, his movement has certainly picked up. He's got that decisive goal on his mind.
Substitution.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while. He rises! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Cruyff. Now it's Osimhen. Out to the left it goes. That is ended up in no man's land. And it's Griezmann. Ibrahimovic. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Now it's Griezmann. Looking to play him in. Ibrahimovic gets flagged offside. Oh, that's well spotted. Could be danger here. Real chance! Well, that has not gone well. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, perfectly measured that. Baresi. Beckenbauer. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And the shot! He scores! And what a climax we have here!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
After 89 minutes is number 19, Antoine Griezmann.
Barcelona give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
Added time.
PELE. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner.
Substitution on the field. Number
It's their
7,
second corner of the game.
Gullit. Coming on to replace him is number 8, Nedved.
And he's there to clear it. Marquinhos, always a very imposing presence at the back. Deftly away. Moved on forwards. And now the breakaway. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. That's that, the end. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Free-flowing, fluid, flexible, just some of the words that describe the genius that is Ruud Gullit, a player whose impact on the game remains so profound, so relevant today.
Yeah, you could almost say he was the very first all-action, all-athletic number 10. All those marauding runs from deep, going box to box, these weren't the sort of things expected from a playmaker back in his day.
That has been slung wide. And back to the keeper they go. Araujo. Balde. Fermin. And it's Lopez. Looking to play him in. It's Lewandowski! Oh, he's been caught napping. Plays a sharp little ball here. Bernal. Pedri. Barcelona finding their passes. Good read, needed to be. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Beckham is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Araujo, still goalless. Kubasi. Passing is crisp and sharp. Played back in. Chance for a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Rafinha. Now it's Pedri. Well read, and the danger is averted. Well, that has not gone well. And it's Lopez. Koundé powering forward here. Now that looks a decent ball. Thuram. Now what about a counter-attack? Now it's Beckham. Rui Costa. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Araujo spots it and intercepts. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Gullit. No, he wasn't going to let him past. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Rafinha. Barcelona looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the...
Can he finish? Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. So the would-be breakthrough moment. 1-0, never any doubt. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, any penalty that finds the net is a good penalty, even if that didn't convince.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Balde aimed beyond the defence. Rui Costa. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And it's Thuram. That's a shade optimistic. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Thuram. And the counter is on. Fermin. He won't be happy with that one. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Not the most accurate pass. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And he's managed to gift it back. And it's Ibrahimovic.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And he's picked out the run. He's had a shot! Really well taken goal. A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And the referee brings the first half to a close.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far, I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and two between them at half-time. And we're underway again. PELE. Maldini. Ferdinand. It's Hullet. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Vermin. Bernal. And it's Pedri. Koundé. Opts for safety. And it's Pedri. And Bernal. Balde. Thinks about the shot. Beckham was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Pau Kubasi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Bernal. And it's Balde. Pedri. Tries to pass it through. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Hullet. Bernal. Vermin. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Bernal. Beckham absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Pedri. And Bernal. Koundé. And Araujo. Good ball, good take. Rui Costa. Beckenbauer. And here's Yamal. Yamal touches it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Bernal. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Baresi gets good distance on it. And it's Pedri. Bernal.
Firmino really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Balde could try cutting inside here. Rui Costa. Beckham. Sends it crossfield. Pull it. Looking for options for movement. Firmino. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, nicely intercepted. Firmino. Oh, there's a probing ball. Goes looking wide. PELE in acres of space out wide. And he's taking no chances there. Balde. And here's Lewandowski. That's a good ball out wide. PELE. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Firmino. The message is clear. None shall pass. Now it's Beckham. Knocks it into space. And that's a... He's having a shot! Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. Ter Stegen looking to stare down to unsettle the taker. Fantastic save, Ter Stegen. Tries to... Oh, what a climb! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed.
Bernal. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. The final 5 minutes. And it's Balde. Lewandowski. There's the header! No, not the best of headers. Thuram. Beckham. And it's Thuram. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Baresi calmly anticipates. It's run loose here. Rafinha. Rafinha takes control of it and he's on the move. Can he finish? It's there! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist? And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Ibrahimovic taking in the action. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's away we go then. Alessandro Costa Curta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff. He never has to let it be.
Yeah, it's interesting because he's still become considered one of the greatest defenders of his time. How's that?
Well, it's characteristics like leadership, his class, his tenacity. He's nigh on perfect reading of the game and all done with immaculate discipline.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Nesta. Beckenbauer. Costa Curta. Nicely weighted ball. Maldini. Beckham. Oh. Beckham! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And that is as far as they're going to go. And he's had a hit! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. This is the time you need that pace.
Thuram. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
Davids. Can he get it through? Oh, important interception. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Maldini eases him off the ball. Now it's PELE. Looking for the run. Gullit could try cutting inside here. Not the most accurate pass. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Saka. Arsenal trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Saka. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Makaleli. And the through ball. He's shifting through the gears here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. It's a searching pass. He's having a shot! Goal! Arsenal! The breakthrough strike! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Arsenal shot a goal! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Leicester deals with that comfortably. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Oh, well measured.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Always onto this. Now that's well seen too. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
No way through. Now it's PELE. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Saka. Davids. Arsenal finding their passes. Thinks about the shot. Now, can they get him away? Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Can he get on the end? Oh, he's been caught napping. Shot could be on. Chance for a shot! They've done it! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Arsenal are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Oh, smashing header! It's in! And right on half-time, that is telling. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job.
And it's half-time here. So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
I'd like to draw your attention to the screen right now for information on our shuttle bus service.
Substitution in progress.
Here we go again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Oh, this looks sharp. Beckham making good progress on the right-hand side. It's played through for him. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Little pass back. Arsenal looking to pass their way through. Beckenbauer. Beckham. And the counter is on. Costa Curta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
that's just playing it safe and simple.
And reclaimed it in a trice. And that's really well manoeuvred. Messi. Oh, well played, well sorted out. So, can they find a way to turn round this deficit? Now it's Thuram. Alexander-Arnold gets into some space. No, that's not going to find its target.
Arsenal clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing. Thuram really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Looking to play him in. It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Thuram. Oh, this is a great... And the shot! He scores! And this is getting better and better. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Eze demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Beckham. Chance! It's in! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
That is a great pick out.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Looking for options for movement. An instinctive delivery. And the keeper beats it away. Saka! And that would have won it.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 17.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Is number 19.
He's had it taken off him.
Substitutions taking place.
Over to the left. A probing pass.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 18.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Number 20, Bukayo Saka. Number 11, Messi. Coming on the field.
Tries to play it through. And this is Ibrahimovic.
Number 27.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Raul.
PELE really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Pass is just off target. Alexander-Arnold gets it clear.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Oh, it's come loose. It's Raul! A ripper from Raul! One more for his glittering collection. A finish of true class. And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now.
There will be
The
3 more
purest
added
possible
time.
contact. What a fabulous strike.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Goes for a shot! It's there! Deep, deep into injury time! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, talk about being on top of your game.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A game of margins of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
Threads one in. Great ball, and he takes a shot! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So, a breakthrough already. Gerrard. Oh, nice touch. Gerrard! Oh, this looks sharp. Not the most accurate pass. Rijkaard. Dunk. Conte. Schneider. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Ibrahimovic has been caught there. It's a foul. That's got him rattled. Pull it. And here's Ibrahimovic. Plays a sharp little ball here.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Gerrard takes control of it and he's on the move. Rui Costa. Could move up a gear here. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now that looks a decent ball. Dunk spots it and intercepts. Now it's Beckham. Can he get it through? Liverpool trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Rui Costa. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Beckenbauer. And it's Gerrard. And this is Ronaldo. And he's well positioned here. And he shoots! He's got a goal! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Liverpool are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why...
He's had a shot! Gerrard. Nuno Mendes. Vitinha. Tries to pass it through. Thuram. That's a throw. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Great pressure, plenty of it. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Now it's Beckham. Mendes wins the duel this time. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. PELE. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Gerrard. Schneider. Now it's Messi. That is a great pick out. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Thuram. Nicely weighted ball. No, again there's no way through. Looking for options for movement. Good read, needed to be. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
And it's Schneider. Great vision. Oh, that was vital. Ibrahimovic. PELE. Always onto this. Ibrahimovic. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Substitution on the field. Number 17.
And we're off again.
Coming on the
Well, I
field.
think they have to be positive despite
number
the scoreline.
18.
The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Schneider is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Conte. And the pass is intercepted. Pull it. Now it's PELE. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And the shot! That's a half-decent try.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Now here's the delivery. Nice interception, well timed. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. Now it's Messi.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Gerrard is sporting a guilty look after that.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Goes for a shot! It's there! Just one goal in it now! Game on! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
We have got ourselves a game here.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
And the counter is on. And the through ball.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get...
Real chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Pele is offering a wry smile there.
It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Schneider. He's through, now is he in? Check, getting this one clear. Conte. And it's Messi. Cristiano Ronaldo. Pull it. Pele. Pele. Now, can they get him away? And he's in on goal! Poor robust challenge. Liverpool needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Played in with purpose. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Substitution on the field. Number 23.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Coming on to replace him is number 45.
Liverpool are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
That's going to go a long way. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And it's Schneider. And this is Ronaldo. And this is Gerrard.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want it.
It's Schneider! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Conte. Spread out to the left. Now it's Pele. Looking for a runner. It's a pretty loose pass. And he's on his way! It's loose now and they want to get it back. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. No, that's been intercepted. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Looking to play him in. Now it's Pele. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Now it's Gerrard. Beckham.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And it's Cruyff. Beckenbauer. Aimed beyond the defence. And he's running, shapes to shoot! It's in! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Number 4, Eto. Substitution on the field. Number number 15, Franz Beckenbauer. Coming on the field, number 8, Nedved. Number 24,
Liverpool.
Fletcher.
And that's it. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well,
And a quick
Peter, I
announcement
really
today that
couldn't see what
memorabilia
this
from
team
today's
was
match
trying to
is now
achieve,
on
whether
sale
it's the
in the
manager's
stadium
message
hall.
not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, we're on the way.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements.
Tries a shot! In he goes again!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Rafinha.
Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
Now it's Rafinha. No, it's come to nothing. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Hullet. He came in hard, very hard. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Thuram deals with that comfortably. And he's quick to get it clear again. Tries to play it through. Ferdinand cuts out the pass. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
If you're looking for options, Peter, then you're looking at Darwin Núñez because he offers loads. A real physical presence who's always going up.
Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. The major moment in the game. Oh, that's a brilliant save! Oh, he's missed it, he's missed it.
I never really looked comfortable over that. I had a feeling this might happen. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Has a shot! Pedri. And now a sudden chance to counter. That is ended up in no man's land. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Koundé is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Ferdinand promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's PELE. Spread out to the left. He's picked his way through. Chance for a shot! A real chance and a real let-off. So still waiting for the first breakthrough here, but it has been a pretty open start.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Now it's Rafinha. It's played through for him. He can get that clear. Balde tries a cross. Beckham.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
PELE makes the interception. And that's put paid to a promising move. Pass somewhat off target. Threads one in. He's having a go! It's anyone's ball now. Beckenbauer. Beckenbauer spots it and intercepts. Goes looking wide.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And there's no surprise who's taking this corner. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Crosses it in. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Udinese are looking to go forward now. Pedri. Pedri really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate this.
And a chance! Superb goal!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
He is through here. Oh, it's a foul. They're right on the edge of the box.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. So this to extend their lead. And he's denied. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Oh, he's been caught napping. Goes for a shot! They want to be quick to recover this. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Reflections on the first half?
Okay, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And we're off again. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Knocks it into space. Nunez was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one. Shapes to shoot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Oh, smashing header! Harmlessly behind. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Can he get on the end of this? Beckenbauer. Now it's PELE. He's got away. Now that looks a decent ball. Rijkaard gets over and intercepts. Darwin. Now it's Rafinha.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Thuram gets across to intercept that. Pedri. it's Mbappe. Still just a single goal between the sides. Just about up to the hour now.
Udinese really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Not the most accurate pass. Oh, this looks sharp. Rafinha, driving forward, pinches it off him. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now it's PELE. Now it's Hullet. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, they've got it again. Looking for the run. It's Ibrahimovic! He's scored! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Rafinha.
Oh, really well played.
Always onto this. That's an excellent interception. Maldini gets good distance on it. Nicely weighted ball. Can he get it through? And this is Ibrahimovic. Can he finish? Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Beckham clearly furious with himself there. They looked for all the world like they were going to go 3-up.
Numero 7. Lasciano il campo per il numero 20.
Now he's off and running. Defending was strong and firm. Oh, that's a key interception. Now, can they get him away? And this is PELE. Crosses it in here. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Now, he's got space here. Now, that's well seen too. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rui Costa. He's found a way through. Pings in a... He rises! And that would have won it. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Kaka. Raul. And this is Lewandowski. Thuram.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And he's there to retrieve it. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Nice interception, well timed. And here's Mbappe.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Balde kept his eye on it, and he's there. And he's running through. And the shot! Cleared without complication. And that will be the final act. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally...
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit, I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough, hate this, I'll always show up.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit, I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit, I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, speaking fast, I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay and last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains at last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah. Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help, I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit, I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit, I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some honestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable.
in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages. A vacant, modern kingdom for the taking.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up